Welcome to my live series, where creativity meets cutting-edge technology. I'm Mel, and on this channel, we explore the fascinating world of AI and content creation. Whether you're new to content creation or a seasoned pro, this series is all about helping you tap into your creative potential using AI tools that can elevate your work in ways you've never imagined. In this series, we'll be diving deep into tools like MidJourney for AI-generated imagery and Canva for design, but that's just the start. I'll be sharing other incredible tools as we come across them, anything that can help you create faster, smarter, and more beautifully. The goal here is to not only show you how to use these tools, but also to inspire you to think outside the box and find new ways to bring your vision to life. This live series is about more than just tips and tutorials. It's about building a community of creators who are passionate about what they do and eager to learn together. I believe AI is changing the game for creators, and if you're ready to embrace this evolution, you're in the right place. We'll push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and grow our skills in ways that truly set our work apart. So, if you're ready to join me on this journey of creativity and innovation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. By doing so, we'll be supporting not only this channel, but also your own creative growth as part of a community that's dedicated to mastering the future of content creation. Let's create, innovate, and inspire together. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday and welcome to the June Creation Live. I am Mel and I am the founder of the June Creation, where creativity, strategy, and innovation collide. So for years, I've been immersed in the world of online digital marketing, content creation, and AI-driven design. It went from building brands with Canva and MidJourney to creating impactful strategies that deliver real results. And I've been perfecting this craft all this time. And now I am here to share it with you for free. Yes, FREE. I'm sharing everything for free. So this live session is more than just a tutorial. It's a transformative experience. And the reason why I say that is, have you guys ever felt stuck or maybe unsure of where to start? I've kind of been there too, and that's exactly why I created the June Creation, so that I can empower you to grow your brand, so that I can help you turn your vision into reality, and so that I can help you to elevate your digital presence, okay? We've gone live countless amount of times. This is every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, okay? And with each session, our community becomes stronger and more inspired and more equipped to succeed. Because here's the deal. There's no gatekeeping on this channel. For those of you guys who are my everyday viewers, you guys already know there's no gatekeeping, there's no fluff. It's just real tips, real tools, and real strategies designed to help you thrive. So today, I do want to dive into the magic of Canva. I want to talk about the innovation of MidJourney. And there's just so much more that I want to talk about so that I can be able to help you guys bring your creative ideas to life. So whether you're a business owner, whether you're a content creator, or whether you're just looking to explore some brand new skills, you are in the right place. So I want to celebrate this Friday by turning your creativity into actions and your goals into achievements. So I want to get started so that you guys can learn, grow, and transform. Here we have the agenda. All right, that was the warm welcome. This is what you're expecting from today's session. So we're going to do a quick intro to MidJourney and why it's a game changer. We're going to do a live demo where we're going to be creating stunning designs, stunning characters with MidJourney. We're going to talk about how to integrate Canva with your MidJourney creations. I'm going to tell you my personal favorite tips and hacks for AI-generated content. We're going to do troubleshooting for any common challenges that someone may have with MidJourney or even Canva. This is a live Q&A, so I'm going to be answering your burning questions live, okay? I'm going to share examples of content I've created using these tools. We're probably gonna do a sneak peek if we have some time of upcoming projects and ideas that you can try. And then we're just gonna close with me thanking you guys, of course, because you guys are amazing and you guys come here, support me, and show out every single day. We're gonna talk about the next steps, and then I do have a surprise announcement for you guys at the end, okay? I know it's Friday, it's been a long week. But I promise that I am gonna make sure it's worth your while that you're sitting here with me on a Friday night, learning this. So we're at 3 likes. Let's try to bump it up to 10 likes, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the tutorial. All right, so here we have MidJourney. You can access MidJourney at midjourney.com. You set up an account. It is not free. All right, you guys, MidJourney is not free, unfortunately. But the cheapest price is $10 a month, and I can 100% tell you that it is completely worth it. And what MidJourney is that it's an advanced AI-powered tool and is designed to generate high-quality, photorealistic, and artistic images based on textual prompts. So you see where it says, "What will you imagine?" in that box up top next to the image. Those are where you put the textual prompts. And it leverages machine learning so that it can interpret detailed instructions and create your stunning visuals. And it could be something that ranges from abstract art to even lifelike portraits. And I think that it's making a powerful resource for creatives, marketers, and content creators. You guys have seen the websites I've designed, and my website alone. I've used it as a creative and content creator to design my website from scratch using MidJourney and Canva. And it pretty much just empowers you to bring your ideas to life visually without needing traditional design skills. And that is what makes it a game changer in the world of AI generated content. I tell you guys all the time, stop spending money on these photographers, because you can pay a photographer $300 for like what, 4 or 5 edited pictures, or you can pay $10 a month and get all the images and beautiful visuals that you need using MidJourney. So, just to start off with the subscription plan information, because I want to be very clear and show you guys that this is not free. It used to be free. I used to have the free version. This was like maybe a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago. But too many people, got on this, and now you definitely have to pay. So there is monthly billing and there is yearly billing. So if you do the yearly billing, you are going to only pay $8 a month technically. But you're going to pay, I don't know what the amount is per year because it doesn't say it here, but you would be getting a discount of $2 a month. So it would be whatever 8 times 12 is, you would pay. But I do the monthly billing. I do not do yearly. And the basic plan is $10 a month. You are billed monthly. With the basic plan, you get approximately 200 images a month that you can generate. It has general commercial terms. What does that mean? You can use these images for commercial purposes. No one is going to come after you if you create an image and use it on your website or put it on a billboard or sell it, okay? I sell MidJourney images and prompts, and no one, knock on wood, but no one has come at me, and they won't, because this has general commercial terms. And it also has optional credit top-ups. What does that mean? That means if for some reason you run out of those 200 image generations a month, there is something called a top-up where you can pay 1 hour's worth of generations for $4, 2 hours for $8, so on and so forth. I have the standard plan, which is $30 a month. Now, the reason I have the standard plan is a couple of reasons. Number one, I do come on live every single day with you guys. So it costs, right, to generate these images. The 200 images a month is not going to cut it. When I'm creating content for myself, I'm going on live with you guys to give you guys real world examples, and I'm creating content for the clients who book me. So I need the $30 a month plan. So that's what I'm sticking with. And I do use it carefully so that I don't run out of those 15 hours of fast generation time. But I do suggest that anyone who is just starting out start off with the $10 plan. That's what I started off with until I was like, okay, I'm running out too much. I need to move up to the $30 plan. So that is the plan information right here. You don't even need to worry about Pro Plan and Mega Plan. I mean, listen, I don't know what kind of brand or business you guys have. If you got it like that and you got all these jobs that you're doing and stuff, go for it, you know? But I think that the $10 plan is a good start and the $30 plan is the perfect plan. I want to talk about the Explore page. So when we go to the Explore page, what we see is images that other content creators have created. One of the reasons why I love the Explore page is because I do feel like it helps generate prompts. Now, a lot of people have mixed emotions about this, like, oh, you're copying, oh, this, oh, that. Like, no, this is what this page is here for. It's here to explore. If you don't want someone to see what you generated, when you come to the create page, all you have to do is press hide when you're done getting what you need, and it's not going to show up in the explore page. So if you don't want someone to see your image, if you don't want someone to use your prompt, all you need to do is hide the prompt when you generate the image, and we're going to get into that in a few. However, this is here to guide you guys, to inspire you guys, and you know, all of that. We see this image here. This looks like a wolf or some type of dog that's on fire. If I click on it, it shows me the prompt that this person used. All right. It says dark forest, behold a surreal fantasy depiction of a black wolf made entirely of molten magma and fire. Walking with intense power and grace, its body glows with fiery cracks, living like a living volcano, while flames surge from its mane and tail, creating a mesmerizing phoenix-like effect. Striding forward in the darkness, this photorealistic 4K scene captures raw elemental destruction and unstoppable energy. And it says that it's captured with a Canon EOS 1DX Mark III camera with a 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8 lens with high contrast. So you can get that detail with your image so that you can get your desired results, okay? Now, let's say if you wanted to use this as inspiration, let's say if you wanted to use the prompt, you can click on prompt and you can click enter. Let's say if you wanted to use this as a style reference, you can click on style reference and you can say, you know, wolf on fire and see what it gives you. Let's say wolf on fire by the lake or something. I don't know if it will give us by the lake because this is the background of a forest, but we'll see. Or if you want to use it as an image prompt, you can do that as well. Wolf on fire. And I'm just going to show you the different versions that you get of it. Or you can use it as a character reference. Wolf on fire at the beach. I don't know. We'll see. Right? So it's generating the images right here. As you can see, the images are in the queue. And we're going to see what it gives us. But before we get into what it gives us, I want you guys to notice some of the buttons that are here, right? These little filter chips right here. So chaos makes the image kind of, it says it influences how varied the images are. So being that this chaos is at 50, whatever we decided to use when we did the one with the prompt, because this is what we're going to get. This is the settings that we're going to do, that we're going to have when we selected prompt right here. So it hovers over it and it will even tell you that it influences how varied the images are. High values will produce more unusual and unexpected results in compositions, and lower values will have more reliable, repeatable results. So being that this chaos is at a 50, it's not that high, but it's a little high. So I can expect that the 4 images that I get for that variation will be a little bit different, okay? AR 2.2:3, what is ratio? So there are different aspect ratios of the image, which represents the size of the image. For example, if you're watching a YouTube video, the aspect ratio is 16:9. If you're watching a TikTok video, the aspect ratio is 9:16. If you're posting a portrait a portrait image on Instagram, that aspect ratio is 4:5. So there are different aspect ratio. This one happens to be a 2:3. Then there's a style raw, which makes the photo image look more photorealistic. There's version 6.1 of MidJourney, which is the most up-to-date version of MidJourney, which is the version that I suggest that you guys use. There's stylized, which adds the MidJourney aesthetic and how much is applied. So this was at 450. The default for this is 100, and then there's weird, which introduces quirky qualities to your image. So we'll see what we get with the weirdness. So before we get into the prompt, when I said wolf on fire at the beach, you can kind of see the beach here, and you can kind of see that this wolf kind of resembles the other wolf that we did, and this is the character reference. So that's why it is using that character to the best of its ability to generate that image for us. This is the one where I use the whole image as a reference. So this one just says wolf on fire. So it pretty much keeps that forest theme, but it just gives you different versions of it. And you can see that the wolf is on fire. I did wolf on fire by the lake, and this was the style reference. So you can see that the wolf is by a lake and that it is on fire, and it is using the style of that reference image that we used that was in the Explore tab. And then this is the one where we just did the prompt. So with the prompt, we didn't have no image at all to reference. All we did was apply the filter chips that were in the original prompt and did it here, and it gave us our own rendition of what this would look like when using this prompt. So that is how you use the references for different things. I really like this. This was like a prompt reference or the whole image reference. What else did I like? There was another one that I kind of liked. I kind of like this one as well, or this one that we use as a style reference. But just to show you that there are ways that you can use people's prompts and image generation to inspire what you got going on. So we're going to go back to the Explore tab really quick. So look at this. This is so cool. This is a giraffe in a suit, right? I actually like this. I'm going to heart it because I like it and I want to come back to it later. But I want to show you that you can use this for people as well, right? I'm sure you guys go on different social media sites or different websites and you see people creating ebook covers or have websites or even on their social media pages, they have all these people and they look like real people, but they're not, okay? They are not real people. Some of them are people that you can generate with AI, and I'm going to show you how to do that in case you did not know how to do that already. I see it's at 11 likes. Let's get to 15, guys. Let's get to 15 likes. So I'm going to come on over here. And let's say if I was looking to generate an image of a black woman, right? I can literally just start off by saying black woman in the search tab. And it's going to show me a bunch of images of black women. And I'm going to kind of select the one that I like the most. So I kind of like this one, and I'm just reading the prompt, and it says, a white and black mixed race, 24-year-old woman. This looks nice. This looks really nice. This says, frontal portrait of a beautiful 25-year-old African-American, elongated oval face. I hope you guys are taking screenshots of these prompts, okay? Or taking pictures of these prompts, because this right here is the key to generating the type of image that you like. This looks very artistic. It says horror black girl, and it has a stylization of 750. So that MidJourney aesthetic is very strongly applied to it. So it looks very interesting. And this looks like it could be the cover of like a movie poster or something, right? Like people can use AI for so many different things. We kind of created an image based off of this yesterday. And I'm going to show it to you guys, or for those of you who were a part of the live, you already saw it, so on and so forth, right? So you can basically take one of these images, use them as a reference to get your desired results. So let's say if we wanted to use this one, right? And let's say if I wanted to use this as a character reference, I would click on maybe image or style, and then I'll come over here, and instead of having it as a paperclip, I would put character right here. And I would just write a prompt, black, African, or maybe I can even use some of this prompt by selecting use text, and realize that I did use text, so it didn't copy the filter chips. But if I did prompt, then it would add in those filter chips like aspect ratio 2:3, style, raw, etc. We're not doing all of that. All we're going to do is just use the text. So we're going to use this as a character reference, and we're just going to use the text. It says a photograph cinematic of woman She is black, supermodel, a narrative, a story woven from threads in darkness and light, embodying the essence of feminine power in all its complexity. So I'm just gonna add on to that, and I'm just gonna say she is a boss woman. I just love using that term. She is a boss woman who is wearing a pink suit while sitting down in her chair. Her expression shows power. She is looking directly at the lens. Now, being that this is a character reference and they're using the character and the character is looking to the side, I don't know if it's gonna show that she's looking directly at the lens, but we're gonna go and find out. So right now my settings are on 16:9. I want to change that to portrait. So let's do 4:5. And everything else can pretty much stay the way it is. And I'm going to go ahead and click on submit and see what I get out of that. While we are waiting for our image to generate, I do want to remind you guys of the special offer that I have on my website. Right now, the website development is only $300, $299.99. The website AI images is only $200, $199.99, and the one-on-one consultations are only $100. So make sure that you guys do take advantage of this special deal because it is for a limited time only. Also, I want to remind you guys to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. For the past few days, I've been giving you guys a reminder with the screenshots, and you guys saw that the screenshot said 600 something. But I did tell you guys I am at over 1K subscribers now. So once again, thank you so much. You guys are the best for believing in me, for coming on this channel, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. Okay, we are at 1.11K subscribers. Let's get it to 2K subscribers. Can we get it to 2K subscribers by the end of this year? Let's hope so. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You can just type in the June Creation, or you can scan this QR code and it will take you directly to the channel where you can go ahead and subscribe. Also, don't forget to join the Facebook group. The Facebook group has 691 members in it, which is amazing. And the reason why it's important that you join this group is because I put all updates in there. Updates of when I'm going to go live, updates of when I can't go live, the links to the live, so on and so forth. So if you're not already a part of the Facebook group, make sure you join. Now back to the tutorial. So this is the image that it created for us, right? The photograph, cinematic, she looks like a black supermodel. What else did we say? We talked about the suit, how she was sitting in a chair. And this was that image that we used as a reference. So it's still giving us that style in terms of like how her face looks, how her hair looks, and all of these things. And you can't tell me that this is not a real person. She looks pretty real to me. Her hair looks real. Her face looks real. Her eyebrows look real. Her eyebrows are on fleek, okay? It just looks like professional photography. But let's say this is not the type of image that you want to create. Let's say if you want to create something more like, I'm going to show you something that we created yesterday that I really liked. I really liked this image right here. How many of you guys like this image? If you like this image, press like on the live video. Press like on the live video if you like this image. I thought this image was very cute. We did use another image as a style reference, which was really nice. And I would probably, this is the image that we use as a style reference, and this is the image that it generated for us. And I just think that this image is very nice, and this is something that we can use for an ebook cover. Also, I talked about special surprise in the agenda. If you guys are a part of that Facebook group, which I hope that you did scan the QR code, this is one of the freebie images that I added right before this live. And that is really the special surprise. Moving forward, any images that we generate during the live that look very nice, I will be posting them into the Facebook group for you guys to use for free to do whatever you want to do with it. So let's say if we wanted to recreate an image like this, and let's say if we use this as a style reference, and let's say if we also use it as a character reference. So to use it as a character reference as well, you would have to select on shift and select on character. Someone said that portrait photography I do on Facebook, and thank you for sharing this with us. Like the image. You're very, very welcome. And welcome to the live. Okay, so let's say if we use this as a character reference and a style reference, and let's look at what this text says, right? We're gonna like change it up a bit. So this says a full body shot of a stunning plus size African American model. So she's not, I wouldn't really call this plus size, but you know, it's okay. Um, Model in her 20s with light skin, showcasing bold makeup and sleek, straight hair extensions. She gazes directly into the camera with a confident expression, set against a vibrant purple backdrop. Let's say if we're going to set it against a vibrant pink backdrop. Pink design backdrop. The focus emphasizes her face, highlighting intricate details in her skin tone. The image is hyper realistic, elegant, with deep depth of field and high resolution. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select enter or submit and see what that creates for us. So MidJourney does take about a minute or less to generate our images for us. So we're just gonna give it the time to do what it needs to do. So this is what it's gone ahead and generated. I think these images look very nice. And I feel like this is something that we can use on an ebook, okay? I'm actually going to download this image. Whenever you want to generate an image and use it for something, you should absolutely upscale the image. However, when you do upscale the image, you do lose towards the amount of images that you can generate. So we're just going to upscale it in Canva. So I'm going to go ahead to Canva and I'm just going to select on create a design, okay? It's going to ask me, what would you like to create? I'm going to create a custom size, and let's just say that we're going to do a 4x5 inch, you know. So I am going to take that image that I downloaded. I'm going to go to my downloads. And I'm gonna drag and drop, drag and drop. So I've gone ahead and dragged and dropped this image into Canva. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upscale the image in Canva as opposed to having had upscaled it in MidJourney. And the image is pretty high quality. I probably don't even really need to upscale it, but I'm just gonna show you guys the process anyways. And I use this image upscaler tool. If you don't have the tool, you can go to apps in the Canva navigation and you can type image upscaler and you'll see that an app shows up with a butterfly and a magnifying glass. That is the tool that you should be using. Then it says upscale resolution once that image is selected, and it tells me your image is already high resolution. Yep, I know that because I created it in MidJourney, all right? No need for no professional photographer when MidJourney can do it for me. And I'm going to choose what size I want to do an upscale. So I'm going to do the lowest possible size, which is 2x, because this is already a very high resolution. So we don't want it to be any higher than that. The image is going to start looking funny at that point. So we're going to do 2x. All right, so our image has upscaled and we're just going to select on replace. And it tells me that image upscaler has successfully uploaded the media to my library. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to drag this over here. Like so. And here we go with our upscaled image. Look at how beautiful that is. But remember, we said that we wanted to create an ebook, right? So let's say if we wanted to create an ebook, and let's just say that we need a little bit more space for the title. There are a few things we can do. We can expand this image, or we can remove the background and just try to create something around that. So if we remove the background, this is how it looks, and I can make her a bit smaller, like so. Let's just put her in the middle. And then we can think of something to name this ebook. Let's say if we want it to be something about beauty, right? Like we can say the top 10 beauty hacks for content creators or something, right? I would just select the text. And before I change the text, I'm just going to write my title. Top 10 beauty hacks for content creators. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I be forgetting sometime, right? So I'm just going to have that there, and then I'm going to think about what I want my title to be before I even think about what the background of this will be. So there are a bunch of text that we can choose from. There are different font combinations that we can use as well. So let's say if we wanted to use this and we said top 10 beauty hacks, and let's make that a little bit smaller so it can fit. Let me put the 4 here. And here I'm going to just put content creators. Right? And I'm going to make it smaller. So it's just as simple as that. I already have a title. Am I going to change the color of it? Of course. But first, I want a different background. So let's try to ask MidJourney to create a cute background for us. So I'm just going to say cute purple background with designs. Let's start from there. And I'm going to hit enter and see what it gives me. And for those of you who are watching on Facebook, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. I don't always go live on Facebook, but I definitely always go live on YouTube. So make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube and that you are transferring over to YouTube. Pretty Girl 101 said needed help with a book novel color. This helps. Novel cover. This helps a lot. Yes, it will definitely help you a lot. So I've gone ahead and asked it to create these cute purple backgrounds for me. So let's select this one. I think this is cute. Download. And let's just see if it's going to go with our content. I'm going to drag and drop it on over here. I'm going to extend it so that it can be big, like so. I'm going to click on the position button and go to layers, and I am going to drag it underneath her, right? Now, I do want to change the color of this font. Currently it's green, and there is nothing on my image that is green. And it's telling me that these are the different photo colors if I want to use that. So let's say if I wanted to use brown because her skin is brown, I can do that. Let's say if I wanted to use, purple. Let's say if I wanted to use this beige color, I can do that as well. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Mel, I can't see what this says. It's absolutely okay that you can't see the text because there are ways for us to edit the text so that it can pop out of the ebook cover. So one of the things that we can do is we can go to effects, and instead of having it being a lift, we can make it an outline and we can change the color of the outline. So maybe we can change it to white and you can see it like this, right? You could probably do the same thing for this. You go to effects, and instead of it being a lift, you can go to outline and you can make the outline white and it pops. You can also control the thickness of it as well, like so, right? So this is one way to do it. Let's say if you feel like this is too close together, we can ungroup it because it was grouped together. And once I ungroup it, I can move this down a bit. Then I can select on shift and then group it back together. Now, I don't really like the outline of this one, the top one. So I'm going to remove that outline. And maybe I can change the color of the text to just white, right? That pops out as well. But there are some other things I can do too. One of my favorite things to do sometimes in these cases is go to the elements, and I like to go to white fade, or I probably need to do black fade because the outline is white. But let me show you white fade because the text is still another color except for the top text. That is going to disappear. But let's say if we went to white fade like so, and we put it behind this like so, and maybe just drag this down a bit. And then I'll probably duplicate this so that it could be on top of the fade like that. And let's say if I change this color from white to black so that we can see it. That's one of the things we can do, right? Now we got the fade. It looks cute. It blends into the background and we can see our text. Someone said, I joined late. What is the size of your sheet for an ebook cover? So the size that I'm using right now is 4x5, but that's just really random. There's no rhyme or reason as to why I'm using 4x5, and this is 4x5 inches. It's just to, demonstration purposes. But whatever size you want your ebook cover to be, as long as it's a portrait size, it will be good. All right, so this is what we got, right? Now, let's say if I still feel like this is a little bit too far, I can bring it closer down. Make sure it's centered. I'm going to make sure everything is centered. And then I would just probably hit shift for both text and group it together again. And here we go. And just like that, we created an ebook cover. Look at how quick that was. Was that not super duper quick? All right. Shout outs to it being super duper quick. Now, right now we are at 14 likes. Let's get it to 20 likes, please. Let's get it to 20 likes. If you are enjoying this video, you like this ebook cover, hit that like button and get this video to 20 likes. We cannot have an amazing live like this on a Friday night and be stuck at 14 likes, guys. We're about 40 minutes into the live. So show some love and let's get to 20 likes. All right, so this is how we would create an ebook cover per se, right? Yes, don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. So just like that, we have our ebook cover. Now let's go back to MidJourney, and I just kind of want to explain to you guys what we did, especially for those of you who are just tuning in, and for those of you who may need a recap of what we did, right? We had an image that we used as a style reference. That image was created yesterday. And then we created the prompt, right? We used the prompt as inspiration. It generated these images for us. We chose one. We downloaded it. We dragged and dropped it into Canva. We removed the background. And then we asked Canva to create a cute purple background for us with designs, okay? So we got them to create the cute purple background. We chose this one. We dragged and dropped it into Canva and brought it in here. Like I said, we removed the background for her. And then we added a white fade, brought it back a bit, but also we duplicated her to put on top of the fade so that it just didn't look too, and I actually didn't need to duplicate her because I could have just, messed with the position. So if I go to position like this, all I needed to do was bring this up top. So she didn't even really need to be duplicated. I can actually delete the duplicate. But you just want to make sure that the fade is underneath her or behind her. So once it's behind her, and we added that fade, then we went ahead and added our text. And where did we get this text? We used one of the font combinations that are available to us. And the one that we used in particular is this one here that says keep it simple. And just like that, we were able to create a cover. Shout outs to us getting 16 likes. Thank you for the 2 people who just liked the live. Let's get it to 20. All right. So now let's create a few more images in MidJourney. So the other day we were doing celebrity images. I don't know who was a part of that live. If you were, write it in the comments, because this just is more of like a proof of how we can kind of use images that we see online or anywhere to influence the designs that you want to go through or that you want to create. So I'm gonna go to Google. All right, you can go to Google, and let's say if I type in, I'm trying to think of a celebrity, you guys. I want you guys to tell me who the celebrity should be. So I'm just gonna wait in the comment section for y'all to tell me what celebrity we should use as an example. Come on, guys, I'm waiting for y'all to tell me which celebrity to use. Dang, everyone is silent today. Oh my gosh, this is how it is on a Friday. You guys are so silent. All right, let me think. What celebrity should we use? Let's use Issa Rae, right? I was just watching, well, I started watching Little on Netflix, like right before this live. So let's do Issa. Someone said Britney. Y'all talking about Britney Spears? Y'all want to do Britney Spears? I know, right? It's hard to think sometimes. Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. Let's see. All right, let's try to use Britney Spears. Oops, why did I click on the news? Let's do images. All right, okay, we got Britney Spears, Cardi B, Eva Marcel. All right, we're gonna use all of these. So let's say we're gonna use Britney first, right? So, whoo, Lord, Brittany, what is going on? So I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this, and I'm just doing that by hitting Command Shift 4 because I have a MacBook key. I have a MacBook. But if you guys have a Windows computer, I'm not sure how you can do a screenshot. You might need to use a tool, or you might know. Someone said you can sing. I hear you. I do not think I can sing. Everyone that I know tells me that I can't. Or maybe they're just haters. I don't know. But thank you so much for the compliment. So I'm going to go ahead and take my picture of Brittany, and I'm going to drag and drop. Drag and drop. And I'm going to use her as a character reference. And I'm just going to type in Britney Spears. You know, just like that. Because I want to see what it's going to get me. And it's not going to look exactly like Britney, but it's supposed to have some sort of likeness. Maybe the nose and the eyes will look the same. Maybe it will be like some sort of distant resemblance of Britney. But let's just see what it gives us. So this is MidJourney's version of what a Britney Spears could look like. I do think that the second picture looks like her a bit. What do you guys think? And that image has like heavy mascara and stuff, so it's kind of copying those type of features and creating this. Now let's say if we took that character reference and said, you know, Britney Spears standing in front of Times Square and hit enter. And let's try to use it as an image reference as well with that same text. I want to see what I'm going to get. So once I put the character reference Britney Spears standing in front of Times Square, this is what I got. And for the image reference, this is what I got. But I actually feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like this low-key looked like Kim Kardashian. Like a masculine, strong facial feature Kim Kardashian or something. I don't know. But basically, you can kind of take these images to try to create something in the likeness of it. I do feel like this one was the closest one. You guys said, let's see, Cardi B, right? Let's come over here, and I'm going to do Cardi. I kind of like this image of Cardi. But the stronger that the person's facial features are, the better that the image will come out. And the reason why I say this is because you know how Will Smith got strong facial features. So like when we were doing, Will Smith and stuff like that, you would see that it more so looks like Will Smith. Hold on. I got so many images, guys. Where's the Will Smith? So this was like Chris Brown. I feel like Chris Brown has like a strong, distinctive look. So does Will Smith, because this was the one that we did with Will Smith, and we use this as like the image generation. And I really feel like, you know, so it depends on how strong the image, the features of the person we're using looks. If it's not too strong, then it's gonna be like, eh. But let's do Cardi. I might not do this image of Cardi. Let me see. All right, let's do this image of Cardi. So I just took a screenshot of it, or maybe even this image. This old Cardi. This ain't new Cardi. This is Love and Hip Hop Cardi. Like that's the look it's giving. So we're gonna come over here, and I am going to drag and drop that image that I just screenshotted. We're gonna do this image right here. And I'm just gonna type in Cardi B, and I'm gonna change it from it being this prompt reference to it being this character reference. It's always gonna default on this image right here. You want to change it so you can either do the style or the character reference. And I'm just gonna hit on submit. And remember, I was telling you guys, like, let's say if you don't want someone to use your image or prompt as inspiration, all you need to do is come over here and click on the hide button, and voila, it will be gone. Now, I do think that this was a good image because I do think that these kind of look like Cardi, right? It took the hairstyle, facial expression, and whatnot. I think they did a good job with this one. And I actually want to download this, and maybe we're gonna create an ebook out of this one too, right? Maybe we'll create an ebook. But we got this, which I don't really feel like looks like Cardi. We got this, and we got this. Now let's say if we did, who else did you guys say? Let me see. Well, I said Issa Rae. I actually want to try the Issa Rae one because I do think that she has very strong, you know, facial characteristics. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Gonna come to MidJourney. I'm just waiting for my screenshot to appear. Then I'm gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. All right, and I'm just gonna type in Issa Rae and hit enter and see what we get. Right? I miss Insecure too. I want to talk about it a little bit, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone with what happened, you know? All right, so this is what it gave us for Issa Rae. I don't think this looks like Issa Rae at all. Maybe the third image, but no, not really. Let me rerun it and see. But like I said, too, it just depends on how strong, I guess, the characteristics are and the type of picture that we're using, right? You saw the amazing results with like Will Smith, Kanye West, and stuff, and then you see it kind of like vary a little bit as you go along. So I reran the prompt, and I feel like the reruns, look better. But I feel like this one kind of looked like Issa. So you just gotta rerun it sometimes. If I rerun it a third time, let's see what happens. But it is tough to get the exact results. But this is just to show you guys how to use the reference tool, right? There's the image reference tool and there's the style reference tool. So this is just to show you guys how to use those tools. All right. So that's how you do that. Yeah, someone says yes, the reruns are better. Okay, so now let's go back to Canva, right? I really love this cover. But let's say if you want to create a cover, but you don't really know where to start, right? So, an amazing tool to use is Pinterest.com. And with Pinterest, you can use different visuals as inspiration of to how you want to create your content. This is a great inspirational tool. So, what I'm going to do with Pinterest is I am going to, hold on, type in Boss Babe ebook, right? And we're going to take a look at some of these that it says. So, can I expand on this? All right. So, this says your brand name and the ultimate guide to becoming a girl boss, right? And you see the skyline, you see the image of this woman in a white suit. So let's say if you wanted to recreate something like this, we can actually recreate this to the T. It's really, really simple. So just to start off, we would take note that the background is white. And there's actually some words in script that says boss. And we're not recreating this to copy this person's rendition of this ebook template. We're recreating it so that I can show you guys how you can draw inspiration or how you can just kind of create things just by looking at them to be inspired by them. So this background is white. So we're going to go to Canva and we already have our white background, right? Now, like I said, in the back, I do see boss written in script. The B kind of looks like a Barbie B. I don't know if you guys ever see how Barbie is written. I feel like it kind of looks like that. But let's say if we don't have Barbie font, we can go to different websites. I'm going to try thefont.com. And let me type in Barbie and see if it has anything for me. And for the preview, I'm just going to type in boss so that I can see how it would look. And we're going to hit submit. So these are different, Barbie fonts that there is, and we can actually upload these into Canva. I think the one I want to use is this one right here. So I'm going to click on download. Once I download it, it will go into my downloads folder. And it's going to be a zip folder. You need to unzip it. You need to unzip that file. And we are going to go into Canva to add it in. Let's see if we can add it in. Every time we get to this part, I always forget how to do it for some reason. But let me think really quick. Let me think of how we're going to add this font. I know how to add it in the brand kit. Okay, let me see something. I'm going to click on this. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on a random font, add it in there, and where it says upload a font, I'm going to select on that. And I am going to go to my Barbie folder that I unzipped, and I'm just going to double click on this, and I'm going to upload it. It lets us do it in brand, but we don't want to do it in brand because then it's just for that brand kit. We want to do it in regular font so that it's available for everything. So here it is right here. And I'm just going to do boss. And this is the font. So I'm going to do boss. And I'm going to rotate it like this. I'm going to move it a bit. And I'm going to decrease the, let me see. I'm going to make it gray. like this, and then I'm just gonna decrease the transparency a little bit, like so. Okay. The next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to go back to Pinterest, and we see that there are some diamonds. We don't have to worry about that right now. I kind of want to focus on creating the image of this girl. So let's say if you wanted to use this girl as an image reference or a style reference, right? We can take a screenshot of her, literally, or we can just create our prompt from scratch. But let's say if we just took a screenshot of her, and we're gonna pretty much do the same thing that we just did for everything else. We're gonna drag and drop, drag and drop, and we're gonna use her as a character reference. But I'm gonna write a prompt, and I'm gonna say beautiful black African American woman, ebony skin tone. I don't know why I'm in all caps, guys. Let me remove my caps lock. Ebony skin tone. She has long, straight black hair. She is wearing a cute white. I actually don't want the blazer to be white because we want to remove the background. So maybe a cute light pink blazer, and saying that against a white background. Hey, Lakeisha Kiki, thank you for joining. I see you join on Facebook, girl. Like, are you subscribed to the YouTube channel? Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hey, Scrapping Diva Felisa. All right. So this is the image that it generated for us, and it is giving boss babe. Okay, I love these images. I especially like the first one and the fourth one. But I will say that part of her shoulders are cut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a zoom out by 1 by 5 and hope that that resolves that issue. Hey, Feminine Melanin University is in the building. All right, so we've zoomed out the image to see what we can get. Yep. Like, share, and subscribe. Niceness. She is very pretty. Yes, she is. So we're gonna see what we could get. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna use this image. Let me download it. Let me zoom out on this one and see what I get, because I really like this image as well. But let me do a 2x zoom because I still feel like the other ones is kind of like eh. Shout out to Lonnie Boyd in the building. Thank you for joining. All right, I might use the 2x image that's zoomed out instead, just because of the shoulders. Hello, my heart and soul creations. Shout out to you for joining the live. So I'm gonna take this image. And the other ones with these wordings, someone asked me one time, is it using those words because it's copying someone's image? No. The reason why it's using the reason why it's adding those words is because for the screenshot that I took, some words and the title and stuff was in there. So that's why it's doing that. As you can see here, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like wording over her hair, there's wording behind her. So that's why it is doing that. But we're going to take this image. I'm really feeling this image, and I'm going to download it. Then I'm going to come on over to Canva, And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. And I'm going to upscale the image because I did not upscale it when I was in MidJourney. I'm going to come to my image upscaler tool. My image is selected. It's letting me know that my image is already high resolution. Good to know, but I'm still going to upscale her anyways at 2x, which is the lowest possible that I could go in Canva. Drag and drop. All right, so I'm going to replace. Just let me know that it's been upscaled. And I'm going to remove the background. Ooh. Ooey. All right. So this is kind of what we got right now. Now let's go back to our inspo and we see the New York City skyline, right? So I'm going to come to, well, let me try Canva first to see if it has it. I'm just going to put NYC skyline. And it does. There are a bunch of graphics from here that we can use where we don't necessarily have to go and create it in MidJourney. Like this. You just see the different options that they have. I like this one. We can even actually bring her up a bit more. Someone says, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it too. But let's say if you don't like the Canva skylines, right? We can go to midjourney.com and we can do landscape. We want to do landscape. And we can say New York City skyline, white background. I'm gonna just say, I don't know, like black shadow or black New York City skyline, white background, and see what we get. Just so we can add a bit of uniqueness to our image. Okay, I'm feeling it. Let me remove shadow because it's just showing me a shadow in on the bottom. Let me just say black New York City skyline, white background, and hit enter. So it's still giving me the reflection. So let me say black New York City skyline, white background, no reflection. No reflection. Let's see if that will help. But in the meantime, I think I really like this one. I'm going to download this in the meantime because we can always cut off the bottom. So we're still going to go back, but let me drag and drop this one on over here so I can see. Let's upscale it. We're going to go to our upscale tool, image upscaler, go back, upscale. So it does take a minute to upscale. And the reason why this can still work, I'm going to show you in 2 seconds why. So now that it's upscaled, right, and we are replacing it, all we really need to do, because this is going to the bottom, is just do this, to be honest with you. This is all we need to do. And let me just remove the background. And I'm going to make this bigger. Like so. Okay. Next. It says girl boss. So there are two things we can do. We can find some cute font in the elements, or we can just use regular text font, right? Let's say if I selected this, I want to see if I can find similar. Ooh, what's this app? This says type lettering, customized text effects for captivating designs. Let's see. Let's open it. Okay, we can do that. We can use one of these. I mean, they don't have a lot, it looks like. What was the title of this? Girl Boss. I kind of like I kind of like the color of this, like the hologram color. I wanna maybe center it. Like so. Oh, I can choose the different fills. I mean, none of these fills really go with the color of her suit, but that's okay. I'm gonna add it to the design. So that, you know, this, like I said, there are different apps that you can use. And I'm just gonna expand this like so. And I'm gonna put it behind her. Let me go to the position. Okay, kind of don't want the background to be white. Kind of want it to be a different color. Let's see. We're trying different colors, guys. I love the color pink, so I always run to pink. But I do think that this pink is a little bit too pink. Okay. Move this to the center, like so. I kind of don't like that writing that's back there. You know, this is for you to try to like I said, whenever you use people's stuff or for inspiration, it's not to use it completely. It is to use it for inspiration. Like, you know, we're making changes to this. We're making changes. So I kind of don't like how a portion of this got erased. So I think I can select on this, go to edit, and go to the background remover and click on restore, just to restore this portion right here. like this. So you can go back and clean some stuff up, add some stuff if you felt like it shouldn't have been deleted. What is this? Oh, we don't want to do that, but that's not going to be in the image anyways. So I'm going to X that out. And as you can see, it kind of got restored here, which is lovely. And now I feel like the ebook cover is a little bit bare. So, and actually, I want to know if I'm thinking about saying like boss of New York and boss of New York or something. I'm trying to think. Can I change the font? I can. What if we use this font? Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like this. Let's see. I kind of like it like this. All right, I'm going to add this to the design. So instead of it saying girl boss, it's going to be the boss of New York. Make it bigger. Like so. But now we need some New York elements to add to this. Like, we just need some more stuff. Like, I don't know. When I'm thinking of New York, I mean, I think of money, of course, but this is also talking about boss. So let me go to the elements and let me look for money. Just looking for elements to add on to it. So whenever you're doing money, right, you want to do it in Canva and not MidJourney. Why? MidJourney is not going to give you that $100 bill, okay? MidJourney is not capable of doing that. So let's say if we say $20 USD or something, right? It might just look funny. Let's see though. It's gonna look funny. The words might look funny. It might not look like real money, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. I want to show you guys an example. But whenever it comes to money, Canva is my man. Look at that. $20 USD is giving me some random images. $20 USD dollar bill or something. So let's let that marinate. Let's go back here really quick and look for the type of money pick that we try to look for. So I like images of money. I like graphics of money. The reasons why I like the images sometimes, I don't like this image. Let me find an image I do like. Let me type falling money. Falling money. So the reason why I like the images is because you can remove the background. So you kind of remove the background and you can put it behind the text. We can put it like right here. We're just doing some trial and error, guys. Trial and error to see what works, what doesn't work. Okay. What did this create for us? Why is it only at 10%? Okay, so you see how like it just looks, it's trying, but the words are just like, huh? Like, what? What does this say? Is this supposed to be George Washington? And also, if I ask for a $20 bill, why is it showing me a $1 bill? So this is why we do not use MidJourney for money. This is why we use Canva. All right. So we've got the money. What else? What else? Canva can get you the look that you're looking for. Okay. Now let's say, NYC, you got the cars. Got the money, got the cars. So you can look for photos of cars, but I like to upload my cars from MidJourney. So if I go to my uploads and I type in car, I'm gonna find some cars that I created anyways. Well, I should. Yeah. So I created this car, this BMW, using MidJourney. And I can like remove the background and add it on somewhere over here. You know? Or if you like the pink car, you can add it. I think I like the pink one better. I'm not sure if I like this, so I'm gonna delete it. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else we can add. Trying to see what else we can add. What do you guys think? Credit cards, another image. What does New York have? Or maybe we can add a plane. Because, she's a boss, so she travels. Nah, I don't like the plane. Maybe I can add her back into the center. I think that's the best thing to do. Add her on back to the center. Because I think putting her to the side. Ooh, someone said mansion. Yes, let's create the mansion in MidJourney. Okay, I'm gonna say beautiful. I'm gonna say NYC mansion. I want to know what its idea is of an NYC mansion. Beautiful NYC mansion, white background. Beautiful, luxurious NYC mansion, white background. Shout out to Simply Being Art with the suggestions. Alrighty. Trying to think. Which one do I like? I kind of like this one, the third one. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. And I'm going to drag and drop it on into Canva. And I am going to upscale it. So I'm going to go to my image upscaler tool. And I am going to do upscale. Oops, I went away too fast. Where's my image upscaler tool? All right, still upscaling. Gonna hit on replace. Gonna remove the background. All right, still got the trees, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to position this. How I want to position it. I don't think I want to position it like that. Maybe I want to make it small. Like this. Kind of like it like this. And just kind of use her to cover those twigs and stuff like that. But now I kind of don't like the skyline anymore, you guys. Remember, this is what I'm saying. Like when we use people's stuff, we're just using it for inspiration. Because as you can see, this image has very much changed from this to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to remove the skyline. As amazing as the skyline was, I'm removing it. I like this. I kind of want to delete these twigs. So I'm going to select on the house and I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to go to background remover, click on these three gear shift thingies. And where it says erase, I'm just going to erase because this is the problem area for me right here. These twigs that are appearing in the image, I don't like them. I'm just going to delete them. Going to erase them. Gonna do some cleanup. Okay. Boom. It's gone. All right. So I'm liking it. I'm thinking, what else can we add? Is this enough? Is it not enough? Should we add something else? I'm trying to think. Let's look for some other inspo, right? Let's go back to Pinterest. Also, some. Ooh, there were the diamonds. Let me see if there are pink diamonds here. Pink diamonds. These diamonds look kind of fake. Too bad. Someone said add a fade. I do need to add the fade. That's what's missing, you guys. My fade. Let me do a black fade. My fade was missing. Maybe I should do a white fade. I mean, I still like the black fade though, but let me add a white fade. Let's try the white fade. Okay, I like the black fade better. I mean, the white fade look good too, but being that the text is like a light color, I like the black fade better. So we're gonna delete the white fade and we're gonna keep the black fade. I'm really feeling it. Duplicate it. I duplicated it so it can be a little bit stronger. And I brought it under the text, the boss of New York. Hey, I like it. Let me add some white diamonds. The white diamonds might be too much. There's too many diamonds in that image. There are too many diamonds in this image too. Let's see. Trying to find one single white diamond. But this looks actually this looks cute. Can I add this to the bottom? Like so? Or is this too much? I think this might be too much. This is like a no. What if I add this behind her? No, those diamonds don't have no place there. They don't got no business there. All right, I kind of like it like this. Let me add one more of these pink diamonds, maybe. A girl can never have too many diamonds. Kind of like it. I'm okay with it like this. I am okay with it like this. I think it's cute. I think it would look better, honestly, if we changed the text. Because to me, I think the text is the issue. So, like, let's say if we had the boss of New York. Let me just make this. Let me just hide it for a second. And let's say if we added this, made it white, and let's say if we made it bigger. Let's say if we spaced out the lines and the letters a bit, maybe. Like this. I think it looks better. I think this text looks better. What do you guys think? Yep. This definitely looks better, in my opinion. What if, let me see. I'm trying to like replace the letter with a diamond, but I don't know. Let me replace the O in boss too and see how that would look. Mm, I don't like it. Bad idea. Bad idea. But yeah, this font looks better. I mean, I'm sure there's an even better font than this if we really want to take the time to look for one. But this is a better font. But it's good to know that you can use that other app for that font. But for this design, this is the font for it, you guys. This is the font for it. All right. So I think this is good enough. Let me know if you guys, I'm thinking about ending the live. So let me know if you guys want me to do a few more MidJourney image generations or if you guys are good here. Let me know. Let me do a few more, right? Because we want to kind of get into these boss babe images, right? Because also, speaking of boss babe images, I do want to remind you guys. Let me show you because I actually have a boss babe image collection. So if you go to stock images, and if you go to the Boss Babe ebook cover collection, it is on sale for only $10.87. And it has over 50 images. You see how it says end counting? I think it's actually up to 70 now. It does have images of cars and other elements too, but it's mainly images of women. Images like this, okay? That you can use for your ebook covers. And they are all upscaled, you guys. I upscaled all of this in MidJourney for you guys. And it's on sale only for $10.87. You're saving 27% from the original price of $14.99. So make sure you take advantage of this deal, especially with the type of content that we're creating today. Okay? So let's say if we were to create another image, let's go to MidJourney. And let's just say if we were trying to create one from scratch, so we can just say African American boss babe, ebony skin tone, pink, pinstriped suit, long black hair. She is looking, oh, let's say she's laughing. She is smiling. She is smiling. And I'm just gonna say white background. Let's see what that gives us. Ooh, I forgot to put it in portrait mode. So let's put it in portrait. I do want it to be 4 by 5. So I'm just gonna like rerun that again so I can get my portrait mode, and we'll see what it also gave us in the 4 by 3. So this is what it's creating for us, right? But let's say if we want the image to look a little bit more like the aesthetic of the one that we just had, we would drag and drop it, and we would probably use it as a style reference and then use the same prompt and hit submit and see what we get. Okay, so it applied that aesthetic of the other image to this. Another thing we can do, this is a nice image. Another thing that we can do is we can use those personalized codes. So I saw, where is it? When you use a code like this, I think you don't even need to use a style reference. You can use the text, use that personalized code. Let's see what that gets us. I don't like this personalized code, guys. It's not doing what I needed it to do. I think this image looks okay, but it doesn't look photorealistic enough for me. I'm gonna go back to this and I'm gonna fix the stylization to be 100 because that's usually my default. Let's see, African American boss baby, ebony skin tone, pink pinstripe suit, long, straight, black hair. We just need to be a little bit more descriptive, right? We can say flawless makeup, 4K, um, long eyelashes. I don't know. We're just getting into the details. Blush. And let's hit enter and see what that gets us. The thing and the key to MidJourney is that you got to keep playing around with the prompts until you can get your desired results. And sometimes we don't have the patience to play around with the prompts. I play around with the prompts all day long, which is why I can give you guys those images that I have in the ebook cover prompt. Okay, so this is what it's created for us. So I kind of like the image better. However, I don't know what's going on with the bodies. This image came out good, but she's not African American. This image just kind of looks like a cartoon. So let's say if we like something along this image, but it wasn't quite that, we can do a very strong. And we can also do search to look for other images that look similar to that one. Now, if you ever do that and you click search and you don't see anything, you need to refresh. Once you refresh, go back to the image, select on it, and click search again, and I guarantee you will find what you're looking for. Boom. So now there's a bunch of images, and we can just see like, all right, which style image do we like? I kind of like this style image. It looks very realistic. I kind of like this style as well. So there are different styles that you can look through that you can use as references. Kind of like this one. So let's say if we were to use this image as a style reference and we were to go back to our create tab and type this in, let's see what it would get us. Gotta play around with the images. Also, have you guys been watching The Madness on Netflix? I think it's called The Madness or Madness. Let me know if y'all been watching that because I just finished watching it and I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on it. Okay, so this is what it gave us. So I'm kind of liking this better. This is what we use as a style reference. I like the quality of this image and how, she looks as a character. Someone says, do you ever use raw or only standard as your mode in MidJourney? I mostly use standard because I just kind of like that aesthetic that it adds to it. I use raw sometimes, very rarely. I usually just keep it on standard. So I like this image. I would probably do an upscale, subtle upscale. And I can rerun the image to try and get MidJourney to do it again. Simply Being Art said, never heard of it. You never heard of it? My Heart and Soul Creations, you didn't watch it either? It's just because I'm seeing like a lot of memes about it online with the main character. Haha, someone said, I've been too busy watching your lives to be honest. That is so funny. You guys, after I do these lives, I go and watch Netflix till like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's the only reason why I have time to watch these shows. I'd be so tired. I'd just be up late at night watching these shows. Okay. I like. I like. All right, let me download this one. We're gonna upscale that one in Canva. This one I upscale already. I think it looks really nice. Look at this. Amazing. And we can go to Canva and let's say if we just duplicated this, let's just replace her image with the new people. So I'm gonna drag and drop both images on over here. This is the one that I upscaled, so I'm gonna remove this background. Someone says I create images until 2 a.m. That's funny. Listen, you gotta put in the hard work to get to where you need to go. She looks like a real estate agent, you guys, with the outfit, the house. This looks really nice. I like. So this is the first one. I actually like the second one more than I like the first one, by the way. And let's duplicate this one and let's add the other girl. So I did not upscale her, so I can choose to upscale her here using the upscale tool and upscale. Yep, work hard, play harder. I'm putting all my hard work in now so that come, I don't know, a couple of years from now, I can just relax. Okay, so I'm going to remove this background. Someone says she does look professional. A real estate agent is dead on. I'm saying she she do look like a real estate agent. Talking about the boss of New York. She's the boss of New York real estate. Okay. So we went ahead and we swapped out. Let me see. This house needs to be lower. If you ever feel like you're trying to grab something and you can't because there are too many elements in the way, this is why I go to position. And from position, you grab what you wanted to, and then you can move it. Move it down here. Same thing for this. This needs to be moved. Because we removed the skyline, so we don't want that. Okay, that one is fine. The Boss Realtor of NYC. Yo. You guys. I'm about to turn this into a real ebook. Let me put this up here. Let me bring this here. I can't grab that diamond. All right. Put this here. All right, you guys. The Boss Realtor of NYC. Look at that. Look at how amazing this ebook looks. Amazing. Yep, it is very, very nice. Someone said, "What's your zodiac sign?" I'm a real Pisces. Some don't believe in zodiacs. They're interesting and sometimes accurate. I'm a Libra, big Libra energy, big Libra in the house. All right. I am a Libra. I'm a Libra. A September Libra. Okay. Not an October Libra. And someone said Brandy's twin. She does kind of look like Brandy. I feel like she kind of looked like Gabrielle Union. What y'all think? She's giving me a little bit of Gabby Union, and she could give me a little bit of Brandy. But I feel like she gives me a little bit of Gabrielle Union. What do y'all think? It's just so interesting how these AI characters look like people, but are we really surprised? Yep. So that's what we got. Let's try to create one or two more images. Miss Gabby. Let's do okay. Let's actually bring Gabrielle Union up in here. Like, let's take an image of her. Gabrielle Union. I love Gabrielle Union, by the way, guys. She's one of my favorite actresses. She's just so good at acting. I really liked her being Mary Jane. That was my show. Someone said, I have Libra energy too, right? My son is a September Virgo. I'm February Pisces, and we are different than the March ones. Oh, simply being art. Don't get me started about the March Pisces. They definitely different. The March Pisces are different. So I love that you're a February Pisces. Okay, let's take this image of Gabrielle Union. Oh yeah, we're going into MidJourney. And we are gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. Come on, Gabby. And I'm just gonna type in. I don't know. I'm gonna type in the same prompt. I'm just gonna put Gabrielle Union in front of it. Woo, child. How did that go? How did that go? Simply being R. Well, I'm assuming it didn't go well because you said was and not am. Okay, big Gabby in the building, especially the fourth image, yo. This fourth image is giving, in my opinion, it's giving Gabrielle Union. I'm gonna zoom out a bit because I don't want the hair and stuff to be cut out. Dang, sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. It be like that sometimes. It's for the better, you know? It's for the better. My heart and soul creations. Good night. We will see you on Monday. We're gonna wrap this up soon, anyways. We've been on for an hour and 47. So this is using the whole image prompt as a reference, but this one was the one using the character reference as a reference, and I do feel like it's giving Gabby. So I'm just gonna download this one, and we're gonna go back to our Canva template, and let me duplicate this one. Let me remove her. Let me remove Brandy Jr. Let's drag and drop Gabby. Let's upscale her. It's interesting that the image kind of looks. Is it translucent? Oh no, it's not. False alarm. All right. So there's like a lot of exposure here by the right arm. So when we remove the background, I don't even know how that's gonna really look based off of the image, but we will see. We will see. So I'm gonna remove the background. I'm gonna try Eva Marcel. I love all the queens, man. Yes. All right. This Gabby looks like she's on something. She looks like she had too many drinks. This is drunk Gabby. I don't like this image for this ebook though. She looks like she had one too many, you know? But nonetheless, it's still a nice image. Still a nice image. I think this is my favorite one. I think this is my favorite one because of the title. Like, I feel like the more space the title takes up, the better. So, like, if I put The Boss Realtor of New York, I think this would be my favorite. Let me make the text smaller. NYC. Someone said, LOL, been at the club, then straight to her house. Showing. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Yeah. So I like these two right here. Ooh, look at this, you guys. The quality. This is what I'm talking about. The quality. Okay. The quality. All right, guys. So we've been on live for an hour and 51 minutes. I think it is time that we say goodbye and happy weekend to each other. It's been really great. I enjoyed having you guys on the live. We laughed. We made jokes. We found out each other's zodiac signs. And we created amazing content. I do want to remind you guys of the sale. The sale has been up for a week. Honestly, I think by the time you guys come on Monday, this sale is gonna be gone. To be honest with you, because it's been up for a week. These are good prices. Someone said, I love MidJourney and almost ended my subscription. Glad I did not. Do not end that subscription, girl. Don't forget about the branding services, which are on sale. Shopify website design for $299.99. This is a one-on-one consultation with just me, and it's for $99.99 on sale. And what it includes is you get tailored guidance to address your specific goals. So whether they're digital marketing goals, Shopify setup, content creation, personal branding, you get a real time walkthrough and tutorial using tools like Canva, Shopify, or MidJourney. I give you constructive criticism of your current work, whether it's your website, branding, or marketing strategies. This is dedicated time just for you to ask specific questions and receive real time expert insights. There's clarification on tools, platforms, or strategies relevant to your goals, and you get a complete recording of the session so you can revisit it anytime. Simply being our shout out to buying one of the items of the night. I think I saw that you bought the Etsy mock-ups. I think I saw you buy the Etsy mock-ups. Let me know how you like them and when you start using them. So the other brand services are the custom AI visuals for your brand. So for this one, pretty much self-explanatory, but you're going to be elevating your brand's visual identity with professionally crafted AI generated images. And you're going to get 25 images. And you see how I sell images on my website, like the lippies or the hair and the boss babe, whatever. This is going to be specific for your brand. This is not just general, regular images. This is going to be specific for your brand. So if you have a soap company, you're going to get those soap images for your brand. If you have a, I don't know, clothing company, you're going to get the clothing images for your brand. Very specific for your brand and for your website. And you're going to get a copy of all of the images. You're going to get tips on how to use the images to make your brand stand out. You're going to get it in different formats. So you're going to get it in JPEG, PNG, and transparent background if it's necessary. You have different options. It could be lifestyle shots. It could be product displays. The possibilities are endless, and that is on sale for $199.87, and the regular price is $250, like $249.99. So get on the sale, guys. Get on the sale. And then I do want to talk about the website, okay? The Shopify website design, which is on sale for 40%. Okay, that is a steal. I've already had a few people get this, and the amazing part about it is that all you need is 4 interest-free installments from $27.08. And listen, you can choose to get this or not. There's no pressure here. I'm not one of those people who's saying that you got to buy my stuff, because I show you guys how to do it on live, because there's no gatekeeping. But I do understand that there are people who don't have the time to do this. There are people who kind of just want to get it quick so that they can get started with their brand, or they need a starter, right? So this is the starter that's here for you. And the reason why a website is important is because that is what builds trust with your customers. If your website does not look good, your customers might not trust you. And not only should your website look good, you should focus on your digital marketing. Like right now, I'm marketing myself, and you know that I'm not giving you no fluff because I show you what I do every single day. No secrets, okay? So this is on sale for $299.99. You get up to 5 pages. So if you need 2 pages, okay. If you need 5 pages, okay. If you need 6 pages, then we got to talk about that. But you could get like a homepage, about us, contact us, etc. We can switch up what some of these pages are. I upload and configure up to 15 products for you guys, including the descriptions, images, and pricing. So when I upload those products that I'm generating for you guys, I'm editing them. I'm putting the proper SEO friendly description into the Shopify description. I'm updating your pricing and everything for you, and you get 2 rounds of revisions. The turnaround time is 7 to 14 days. It does take time to do this because I don't want to give you something that looks like crap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to give you something that looks good. And what was I going to say? two rounds of revisions. Oh yeah, you get a recorded walkthrough on how to manage the site, because I'm not just gonna create a site for you and just dump it on you and be like, all right, here you go. No, we're gonna walk through it. You're gonna get a recording that's gonna show you how to update everything. If you want to change the theme, if you want to change the pictures, if you want to update the description and all of these things. And the reason why this sale right here is special, $299.99, is because, okay, if you provide your own images, the regular price is $449.99, which is $450. But if I create the images for you using AI and stuff to match your brand, it's actually $500, which is $50 more. But right now it's on sale for $299.99, which is the same price that it's on sale for if you provided your own image. So even if you have your own images, why not take advantage of me generating the images for you, and you choose whether you want to use it or not when you're getting it for the same price? Hello. All right. So make sure you guys look into that. But then also, I do have an ebook, Master Your Home Photography Studio. Let me see. So I don't know. I think I told you guys that I used to do photography. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Let me open up my Google Drive really quick. I'm going to show you how you can, let's say, I don't know, I'm going to show you how you can create your own content and your own photography. And I always tell you guys, like, don't pay for photographers, use MidJourney. But let's say photography was the route that you wanted to take. I want to show you guys examples of images I used to take. And I kid you not, I was taking these images in my living room. The only reason why I stopped is because I just didn't have the time for it anymore. I kind of love creating my MidJourney images. I'm trying to find, hold on. I got so many folders, so I'm trying to figure out which one I should show you guys. So during the pandemic, like, this is what I was doing. Like, let me see. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. I have too many folders. That's the problem. Too many folders. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is the right place for me to look. Hold on. Because there are specifics that I'm looking for. There are some specifics. Like, I'm seeing the raw images, but I'm not seeing the all right, let me show you the raw image. But I want y'all to see the finished image though. This is the raw. So this is the unedited raw image. I'm going to show you. This is an example of a raw image, and you see the backdrop, you see everything, but I want to show y'all the finished product. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that for you guys. Okay, I think it's gonna have to be something that I just show you guys during the next live. I'm gonna show you guys during the next live. It's gonna take too much for me to kind of look for it. Or maybe I'll just add a portfolio here on my website. But long story short, Master Your Home Photography is just going to tell you everything that you need to do, the cameras to use, the backdrop, so you'll know the brand of backdrop I was using, the camera I used, how I edited the images and all of those things, how I, gave it to the clients and all of these things, because I used to do this. So that's what this ebook is about. I do have other ebooks on the way. I've just been working on them because I don't like putting anything out that's not 100% yet. I'm not one of those type of people. Stock images we talked about, so make sure you check those out. Make sure you check these out. The Boss Babe ebook cover image collection has been a popular one. It's on sale for $10.87, and the Pretty Grinch image collection has been very popular as well. Okay, Canva templates. We got the Christmas boxes, the Grinchmas boxes that we did while we were on live, but then there's also the Etsy Square listing mockups with video. And then, of course, there's the free courses, which are the YouTube courses. This will just take you right back to my YouTube channel. But these were some of my favorites, so make sure you check that out. And lastly, there's the treasury, which is like drop shipping stuff. And this is just really examples that we did online, and I've gone ahead and published them to the site. If you like them, we did the notebooks, we did the tumblers. So if you like them, here they are. Someone said, I love supporting you and appreciate what you do for us in return, but I do need a website built as well as my brand. Girl, thank you so much for the support, first of all. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys show up to my live every single day. It's great to have an amazing community of you guys who give suggestions, who, help out, who tells people to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Website, definitely important. Make sure you get it before the sale is over. Right now, like I said, it's $299.99. And you can either pay it by 4 or pay $27.08 a month, which I think is absolutely worth it. Because once you got the website going and you start marketing yourself, you're gonna get that money back. I can tell you because I do the same thing, right? I've definitely been getting, I invest, and I have definitely been getting what I've invested return to me plus more. I'm not scared to come to you guys on YouTube and show you guys how to do this. I'm not scared to come on live and give you guys the steps from A to Z. A lot of people like to gatekeep because they think that if they gatekeep, they won't make any money. But that's very untrue, because if people want to buy your stuff, they're going to buy your stuff. And actually, when I show you guys what I do from A to Z and not gatekeep, you trust me even more because you know what I'm doing. You know that I know what I'm doing. So you know that you're not going to get garbage back in return. Right? When people gatekeep, sometimes they kind of like want you to pay for their services, but you don't even really know how they came up with these images or how they came up with something or what it's gonna look like. For me, you know what it's gonna look like. You see my website. I've shown you step by step on how to create a website, and all of these things. So make sure you do take advantage of my sales. Simply Being Art said I'm about to share your link and channel to my friends. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are sharing the link and sharing the channel. We're trying to get this community to grow bigger and bigger. There's only a select few of you guys who join the lives every day. A lot of people watch the replays and then come back and go on the website and everything. But it would be even better if we could have 100 people on the live. You know what I'm saying? It would just make it more fun. And then maybe the lives could be a bit longer, right? Where you guys can get more information. Someone said, for sure, transparency is showing your work. Absolutely. It's showing your work. There's no secrets here, right? You're going to find everything that I'm doing somewhere on the internet, but I'm just consolidating all of that information for you and giving it to you live so that someone is not telling you to go pay for a $200 course and you get in there and you still can't. You pay for that one $200 course and then now what? You know what I'm saying? That course is what? Let's say if it lasts 2 hours. But I go on live every single weekday. And the lives be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So imagine if I'm going on live 5 days a week, times that by 4, that's 20. Times that by the 3 hours, you're getting 60 hours of courses, right? Plus 60 plus hours. Minimum, 60 hours a minimum for free. As opposed to paying someone like $200 for a 2-hour course and you don't know what to do next. So enough of my lectures because I tend to go on a rant when it comes to these things. But the moral of the story is make sure you comment, like, share, check out the sales that I have, support the brand. In return, I do support you guys too with building your brand by teaching you guys all of these things. So I'm going to leave it at that. We've been on live for 2 hours and I will see you guys on Monday. All right. Have an amazing weekend and get that money. All right, bye.